because I don't want to make eye contact with him.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But he definitely was angling towards us and then kind of got behind us and just kept walking south.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You see me like bald like this.
He was just flailing his arms like he was doing down there with the officers.
Okay. Did she like him try to take a swing at somebody else other than like your
No,
husband, or
because it was
even
just
your
us,
husband?
and we stopped a younger girl from running further south
Okay.
because we didn't want her to get hurt.
Okay. All right. Thank you. What a nice day, you know? Like temperature-wise, you got the leaves on the ground.
Right there, my street. He was walking that way, and then when I drove by him, he turned around and started walking the other way, and there was a woman walking a little bit in front of him. I creeped her out a little bit, but...
Did you see him strike anybody or
No.
intimidate anybody? Anything like that?
Nope. No, that's all I saw.
Just kind of walking
Wasn't
around.
much. It just kind of looked like he might be on. I don't know. It's kind of weird if you can. But I
We're trying
don't
to
know
see
him.
if he actually, like,
Yeah.
like assaulted somebody.
Right. You can't really do anything if they die good. It's just hard to do something if you didn't.
I would like to just
Yeah.
So we're still doing our investigation right now. Just want to hang tight with it.
Yeah. How's it going? How are you?
Good.
I'm Dalton. What's your name?
I'm Justin.
Justin? Nice
Yeah.
to meet you, Justin.
Nice to meet you.
I know you already talked to him.
Yeah, so far you guys have been pretty cool. Yeah, he was
Hey.
saying like I guess somebody took offense to something. I was just out here rapping and singing, so I guess
Okay.
maybe somebody misconstrued something.
Maybe, you know.
That's what I'm guessing out here because I ain't got no problems with nobody.
What brings
Okay.
you to Westville, though?
I've just been out here for a while, about
Just
2.5 years.
walking?
Yeah, just
Okay.
walking. I walk every day for 2.5 years out here.
Heck yeah.
Never had any problems.
It's a great day for it.
Yeah.
You know?
I've had people say, "Hey, can you not?" You know what I mean? I've said, because they don't like rap music or something. I just keep it moving.
You're
And I apologize if somebody might have heard some rap lyrics that
Yeah.
took it offenseful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, you're more than welcome.
And that's what I think is happening here. So.
Totally fine with us.
Yeah, okay. And I actually I told him, I tried to keep it down because the sign said, please be respect the properties of others, and you got to just, So that's why I go all the way down there, and I can just hoot and holler all day,
Yeah.
rap it out.
Yeah, so like one of the other officers said, we're not trying to give you a hard time, man.
Nah,
we're
you're
just
cool so far.
we're
You're very
just
cool
we
so
get
far.
a call, we have to come, we
Yeah.
have to come and
Do your
investigate
thing,
it.
right.
Appreciate you being
I
cool with us.
apologize if if my rap offended somebody on.
Not the rap. Some other things were said. So
Okay. Is that what you're saying?
We can explain to you.
Yeah, some other things were accused at least.
Okay.
And that's the thing is we're just here to investigate it. You're not in handcuffs.
Right,
Like
right.
we're treating you with respect.
True.
You know? If something else happened and we had to escalate to putting in handcuffs or whatever, then we would have already have done that.
True.
So since you're being super cool with us, you're
Yeah.
being cooperative with us, we're going to work with you. Hence why you're just out here, willy-nilly,
Yeah.
just,
Yeah,
you're
trying
just
to
talking to us man to man. So
because there ain't nothing going on.
Ex- hey,
Well,
and
from my point of view,
from your point, yeah.
nothing was
So,
really going on.
and yeah, so everybody's perspective is different.
And
so
I told him he might have heard some rap music or something, and
and that could KRS 223, and that could very well possibly be it as well. But that's what we're here for. It's just to talk to everybody. I talked to a few people coming down here so far. I'll at least tell you.
nobody said anything, right?
At least no one's alleged anything.
Right.
At least just the people I talked to. Then again, I obviously you just saw me walk up. So
True. Yeah, you're over. you were
I
coming
parked
over.
all the way at 146. So I got probably 3/4 of a mile walk back to my car now. So
Sorry.
yeah, once
Over
he's
some
off.
rap music.
Well, I got this radio chirping in my ear all day, so I guess it's kind of the same thing towards the end of it. But yeah, we're going to speak to these officers when they get over here. They've talked to everybody that they needed to, and then we'll see what we go from there. But again, I appreciate you being cooperative with us and everything. And you as you see, it goes a long way. So
Appreciate, yeah.
Where do you normally stay at?
I couch surf or stay out here, man. Sleep outside and get through it.
Have you been mostly in Hamilton County? Or?
Yeah, for 2.5 years now. Yeah. Yeah. And usually I just come out here and kill some time. You know, look for work and come out here. Go in the library, work some work, and then come out here, sing, and just, yeah. That's what I think happened here. I think somebody heard some rap music lyrics or something and took it like
Possibly,
a little
yeah.
too, and I apologize.
You working anywhere right now, or
Not right now.
Not right now.
Just looking.
You got any like special trades or anything like that?
Cybersecurity, but I got criminal records, so that ain't gonna amount to shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with the law and all that. I gotta.
I'm about to say I ain't never met you before, so
Yeah.
that's,
Well, I've never
I guess
had any real problems
I
out
guess
here.
that's a good
On the
thing
trail.
to
I
an
mean, it's a
extent.
fucking
So
Solomon nature.
you know.
All right, man. So just the information that we're getting now, it sounds like that you were threatening somebody and trying to fight them. So the guy that, our victim here, he's a police officer.
Okay.
So it was pretty good rapport with him, and like his, obviously the situation that he was involved in was pretty well able to articulate what just happened. So I'm just going to explain right now. We've got kind of disorderly conduct, intimidation, and attempted battery. He's saying he tried to kick him on his bike. He took a swing at him, and he fell for it.
But you have no witnesses to this.
Other than him.
Right. And I'm just singing. I'm just like, you know,
And his
doing
wife.
this.
And his wife was with us. So there's more than one person that's kind of corroborating everything right now. So
Why would I do that? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know.
That's not fair for me. Because there's nobody out here saying that. Somebody would have said something if somebody tried to kill me.
Well, that was it.
And where did he say this happened at?
Just back down the trail.
There's like cameras right in the bathroom area. I mean, like.
Well, there's no
I
cameras
cover
on
all
the trail.
way- Right, but the cameras at the bathrooms definitely look. I'm asking for like a reconsideration here because that's not fair for me. Because I'm just out here minding my own fucking
No, I got
business.
that, man. No, I get you. You've been cool with me this whole time. I'm not.
And I don't need to go to jail
pressuring
for
you.
singing some rap and just keeping it myself.
Right. So what you're telling me, though, I mean, we've got conflicting stories, right? So you're telling me you're just out here rapping and
That's
stuff,
it,
and
man.
somebody
This
else
is what I've been
telling me
doing
that
for
you're trying
2.5 years. I always come out here and sing and keep to myself.
to. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever met you.
Right.
So it's the first time I've ever gotten called on you.
Right. So if I had like problems like that, this would not be a first time out here. There's tons of fucking people out here.
So other than like Carmel dealt with you twice today. And I think he got picked up by Fishers. What?
Well, they were wrong yesterday. He said I was right about that. Even Judge Campbell said I was right about that.
The wife mentioned anything about like any punches or kicks?
So she didn't see any of that. She said that his behavior was just the only thing that she can describe it as. It's just abnormal. He was sitting around. She said the only thing that she saw was he was like doing one of these things, but like she didn't say that it was directly at anybody. She just said that he was doing that. It was flailing his arms.
Walking towards him, flailing his arms, and then you kill him.
Yeah. And he was yelling. That's it.
Information from him, okay? So. I didn't say you were arrested. I'm just telling you what we got. So disorderly conduct, attempted battery.
But your victim would just be him as a person. It wouldn't be him as a police officer.
And long format.
So you'll have to have a weapon, right?
Yeah.
Weapons.
I mean, you can in the call notes you can change his address to not be. You can. No, you can do that.
He had like, you don't say you can't, you can, right? But because it was attempted, I would just long for him. I'll tell him to give him rights and learn to
Coming after him was
plus a warrant.
So when we get stories like this,
Another passerby, they said, yeah, that's what happened.
what someone else says, another person says,
You wouldn't be wrong either way.
it comes to the end. So get two sides of the story, meet the middle. That's typically what happens. Whichever ones you talk to, but he's the actual business. So he's the one that actually had it happen.
You made contact with him.
So other than him,
What agency does he work with?
He said he's Lieutenant Franco or IUPD at something.
Probably IUL.
I didn't think you were, but I think maybe just saw somebody you didn't like, maybe just the way that they looked, maybe they were looking at you the wrong way, you felt like they were looking at you the wrong way, maybe they just said something.
I haven't had any conversation with anybody. I just put my hoodie out and just looked out and I walked and I seen
Has anyone already asked about call history?